So the first card is the scissors, which says disappointment in some affair. So something didn't go quite right. And you've got the pail as well. So time to get out of that situation. So something spilt. That means that there was some disappointment that happened, and it is time to just leave it and walk away. So something didn't work out there. And beware of self-delusion. So don't tell yourself everything is going well if it wasn't. Make sure that you're seeing the truth very clearly. And if the situation is not serving you and you can't sort it out, you need to actually move away from it. So in the past, you've got the Valley, which says deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So you did have some success coming in for you. Something did go your way. And you learned a lot of lessons from that. And there was a lot of luck coming in with the horseshoe. So something did go your way in the past few months. So going into the future, you've got beware of great pride. And you've got a wall over here, some misunderstanding. So make sure that you're not, being too proud to listen to people, because it could end up leading to misunderstandings. So make sure, you're keeping that humility going and listening to what people have got to say. That's very important to develop listening skills in order for you to be able to be effective in whatever you do. So you've got the Magician over here. So generally with Magician, it's talking about manifestation, bringing in ideas and thoughts and making them into a reality, multitasking, working very hard, doing a lot of things, juggling a lot of time and effort and, trying to bring your dreams out into reality. But also with this deck, it's also talking about be careful of people who are smooth talkers, who are lying and deceiving, because the Magician is ruled by Gemini. And it is also a card that's really ruled by Mercury. And Mercury's got a side to it that can be very, quick-witted, quick-tongued, and also, silver-tongued, they say. Excuse me. Where they can promise you the world, where Mercury can promise you the world and not deliver. Make you think that everything is going perfectly well when it isn't. So be careful of people promising you things that may not be realistic, might be a bit unrealistic about what they're saying. They might be, almost like this is a salesman. They've got, they want to sell you something and they want you to buy it, so they're going to make it out to be the best thing that ever was. So maybe there's an idea that's coming in over here that people are selling to you as being the best thing that ever was, and maybe it's got no basis in fact or reality. So be careful of that. But also it's a period that you're going through where you're very, very busy manifesting and you're working very hard to bring about your dreams and make them into reality. And it's coming for you. So also be very positive thinking as well with the Magician card, because it's a time that whatever you think, you manifest. So if you're thinking negative thoughts, then that's what you will manifest. If you're thinking positive things and that you're seeing this bright new future, then that is what is going to be manifesting as well. It also might be a period that you're dealing with a lot of technology. So that could be well the case. And, when you're dealing with technology and you're dealing with a Mercury, there could be problems with technology. So you could be having issues like, with computers or passwords or things like that. So, there could be a little bit of drama that is caused due to technological glitches, if you put it that way. So you've got the Queen of Swords over here, what's going on with you, and you've got the Six of Wands. So you definitely are in a very, very strong leadership position with this Queen of Wands. You can see this woman is cutting off this flower with this man's head in it. So, what you say goes, and you're very, you're taking control of the situation and you're not listening to anything anybody else has got to say. Which might not be the best way to handle things, because, although the Queen of Swords is in a leadership position, she can tend to be a bit harsh, and, maybe her words can be a bit cutting, and that could scare a lot of people, because I'm sure this man is scared of having his head cut off as well. But you try not to take on that role where you're, cutting people off before they have anything to say. Because a lot of times people have messages that they bring to you, and in this lifetime, we have to keep an ear out for all the messages we can receive, because that gives us an indication of what our higher purpose is, or what our plans were on this earth. So, listen to what people have got to say. They will guide you into the direction. It might be that message that you were waiting for. So rather than snip them off before they have anything to say, listen to what they've got to say and then consider it very carefully before you decide to abandon what they've got to say or move away from it. Now, whatever you're doing, you're working very, very hard at, but you've got the Six of Wands over here, and it looks like you are on top of things, and you are very much sorted out over here with a lot of admiration. People think that whatever work you're doing is absolutely excellent. You can see everything is brilliantly sparkling over here, and a lot of people looking in and saying that whatever you're doing is wonderful. The Six of Wands is usually a success card, so you could be getting a promotion based on everything that you've done, and people are looking at you and deciding that whatever you do, and with your leadership skills, you might be heading for that promotion that you've wanted for a long time, because you've got a lot of admiration coming in. So in the last year, you got an Ace of Wands, something new came in, a new work project, where you took this new enterprise in hand, and you've been working working with it. It's involved a lot of intellectual work as well, because you've got a lot of feathers over here, and you've been working very single-handedly. In other words, you've been taking control over it, and you've been in charge of this particular project. And you have been working very, very hard with the Ten of Wands over here. You can see extremely hard and a lot of responsibilities and a lot of burdens in the last 3 months. So you've been almost the person that's been solely in charge, and maybe this is the reason why you're not putting up with anybody else's nonsense, because you've had to take so much of responsibilities and burdens and do the extra work, go the extra mile, and you're not willing to take people's laziness lightly. Let me put it that way. So the Five of Wands, you've been dealing with a lot of people, maybe with a lot of technology as well, having a lot of problems, and that's been on your mind, trying to sort these problems out. Maybe there's been a lot of dissent amongst the people, a lot of petty arguments, people not getting along, communications not going through, misunderstandings. You've been pulling out your secret weapons, trying to sort things out. So you've been really multitasking and working very, very hard to try and sort these people out and try to bring about maybe harmony and cohesion between the different fighting factions over there. So there's been a lot of things that have been going on, and you've been very you've had your finger in all the pies, really. So you've been working all over the place and being in charge, and you can see that you've been taking all those responsibilities and sorting them out. But as you can see, people are admiring the fact that you're getting everything sorted out. So you are on top of things, even though it's taking a lot on you. So there's the Four of Cups over here. There's a new offer coming in for you. So there's obviously some sort of promotion coming in over here. You can see with the Queen of Swords. And you've got the Four of Cups, a new offer. So it might be this promotion coming in, a new pathway. Well, you're not happy to take it though, maybe because there's a lot of responsibility, and maybe you're going to have to deal with a lot of more people, and you might not be too thrilled to actually do that. It might look like it's everything that it's wonderful job, but you're not very keen on it. It looks like a really good opportunity. It's something that you should really consider taking it, even though it seems like it's not something that you want, but it might actually open the doorway for you to get something that you do want. So there's some opportunity coming in for you. It seems to be on the work front as well. Now you are coming across as the King of Wands, somebody who's very, very relaxed and knows a lot of everything, and is very, very innovative, in charge of things. You can see this man's got this really amazing tool over here with all the different rooms. So it looks like you've got systems in place that can sort out problems, and you can deal with it, and it's giving you a lot of time to relax in that job. Now the King of Wands is a card that rules Leo anyway. So you are in a position of management, and you've got some brilliant ideas that you are implementing to make things better. So you are actually improving that situation that you are in. So whatever work you're doing, whatever new ideas that you're proposing is actually bringing about, making things easier, making things more efficient. You are definitely involved in efficiency. So the Four of Swords, it looks like, you do need a little bit of a break with the Four of Swords. But also it could be that there's a lot of stress and tension that you're dealing with now. There might be some sort of decision, some things that you are needing to sort out, which you are not sorting out, because she's got cucumbers in her eyes, so she's closing her eyes to the situation. She doesn't want to make any decision. And with these Four Swords over here, it looks like there's a lot of anxiety. So there might be something things, arguments or fights or disagreements going on around that you're not actually dealing with. You don't want to deal with it because maybe it's just causing you more wrinkles and more gray hair, you put it that way, and you really don't want to have to sort that out. And maybe this new job that is being offered to you calls for you to sort out things, situations like that, and you're not too keen on doing that. These cards are sitting next to each other. They're both fours, Four of Cups and Four of Swords, which is talking about stability, talking about taking a break, talking about situations that, maybe long-term situations. So this might be a long-term offer into a management position where you have to deal more with people and more with their problems, and maybe you're not too keen on actually getting to that kind of situation. So you've got a choice to make. You are not considering this choice, whether you should take the plunge and do the thing or whether you should just abandon it. It seems like you are really this is a big decision to make, and you are really sitting and considering what you should be doing. You're hoping that somebody comes and gives you some advice. You're hoping that somebody else comes and makes the decision for you as well with this Lovers card. So going into the future, you've got the Page of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So with the Page of Cups, it looks like there's some sort of message coming in. Usually the pages bring in messages. It also means study. With the Page of Cups, it generally means some sort of studying, some sort of management course. Maybe that is the thing that is going to allow you to learn how to deal with people and manage people and resources more effectively. And maybe this new job offer that you have is going to allow you to get into some sort of avenue of study where you learn how to do more people management rather than financial management. So maybe that coming in for you over there. And then you've got the Four of Wands, which is showing a lot of stability that is coming in. So whatever job you're going in for now is going to bring you that financial stability. It also is going to mean that you can probably buy a new home, and sit and relax. And it's going to give you a lot of contentment. So whatever this new opportunity is, even though it seems like something that you don't want to take, it is something that you should really consider taking, because it's going to move you into a position where you're going to get into more studying and more stability and happiness. With the Ace of Swords, it's going to allow you to be able to have more power in your hands. So more people listening to you, more authority in your hands. And you're going to be able to cut away all the things. You're going to be able to sort out all the problems that people will bring you, all the if there's any kind of issues going on. You're going to be able to have your cake and eat it, in other words. So it is really an opportunity that you really can't miss, and something that you really should take if it's being offered to you, because at the end of the day, it gives you a lot of power in your hands, and it allows you to have your cake and eat it and celebrate from it with this Ace of Swords. Something to really think about, a decision to be made. It is going to bring in some studying, but it will allow you to learn how to manage people a lot more. It's really, you can see this. So this is cards from the Angel Tarot, which says, speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So there's somebody there, the King of Air, and it's somebody that is very professional around you, that you need to speak to them and ask them for some advice. They'll help you find the balance that you're seeking, but also you need to speak with confidence and act with confidence as well. So the second one is the Ten of Air, which says the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to move, to get better now, recovering from an addiction. So you are coming to an end of a cycle of a lot of problems and difficult problems, and you will now be moving to a calmer time. A less chaotic, less dramatic situation. And then you've got the King of Earth, which says successful time, confidently accept opportunities you are offered, the Midas touch. So whatever this opportunity is coming in with this Four of Cups, with this King of Earth, it's saying it's going to be a very successful opportunity, and you must accept it because it will allow you to grow. And with a Midas touch, everything you touch will turn to gold, really. So it is something that you cannot miss. Do not miss this opportunity. It's an important opportunity, and it will bring you allow you to learn about people skills or training in people, dealing with people, and also it's going to allow you to have your cake and eat it and give you a lot of power in your hands.